Hello, my name is Courtney Whaley, and I'll be conducting your interview today.
Hi, my name is Jared. Nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you, Jared. Okay, so first, I'm going to be going over the confidentiality. Everything shared in this session will be confidential. And what I mean by that is just that confidentiality is the requirement that clinicians protect their clients' privacy by not revealing the contents of therapy. It's just intended to ensure the privacy of client-clinician communication.
Mm-hmm.
There are, however, some limitations to where confidentiality may be breached, and that is if the client is a danger to yourself or to others, or if there's signs of abuse or neglect. As clinicians, we have a duty to warn and a duty to protect. The duty to warn is just to warn intended victims of any serious threat to their life or safety as expressed by a client of the therapist. And then the duty to protect is just to protect the client from potential harm by notifying police or initiating involuntary commitment. And so just to break that down a little bit more, some other limitations where confidentiality may be breached is if there's child or elder abuse, if there's a court order, if there's a defense of malpractice suit, or the client has provided their written permission for the release of information.
Sounds good.
Okay, do you have any other questions about confidentiality?
No?
Okay, so first I want to go ahead and start by asking you about a recent positive event that has taken part in your life.
A recent positive event was actually this past weekend. My mother got to come in town, and actually she stayed at my house, which was good because I grew up in a single parent household, and it was my mother, and she practically raised me by herself. And being away at college here for 4 years, and you get that disconnect from your parents and the life that you lived for the past 18, 17 years whenever you come here. And having that bond just coming from the single parent home with my mother we've always been tight, we've always been close, and just being away here, we've really formed a disconnect. And as a college student, it kind of hurts every day, but having her come, very seldom weekends, but always a great time whenever she came. It's just rebuilding that connection again. It's always a really, really good feeling whenever she can come in town. Because, she's seen what I've done for myself over the past 4 years. It's not just I was some college kid up here. She's got to see where I work. She stayed for a couple shifts. She sees that I work hard. And, she can just tell that I didn't waste my time here. And it's a very rewarding feeling, especially when, she shows it and tells me. It's a very good feeling.
That's sweet. It sounds that, she definitely, you feel happy whenever she gets to visit, she's around.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you're telling me is your mom came to visit you recently. She doesn't get to do this a lot. She's a single parent, or you grew up with her as a single mother. So, I get the sense that she works a lot because she is a single mother. And so that may be why she doesn't get to visit you as often.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why you do feel so grateful and happy when she does get to come. I definitely get the sense that, you feel proud when she's sitting at your work, seeing you do what you do, coming to your home.
Oh, yeah.
So that's awesome. I'm glad that, you got to share that special moment and that, she is able to come and visit you.
Yeah, it was a good feeling.
The next thing I kind of want to talk to you about is a difficult event that has happened in your life.
A difficult event that has happened in my life. I would say probably is a work situation. The most recent. I work at a bar. I'm not gonna disclose any information, but I work at a bar and I have fellow bartenders that are also with me, of course. Well, the issue is that how do I word this? Me and another bartender, we're the younger ones, should I say? We're the youngest of the four, There's 4 bartenders on staff, and we're the younger 2. And on our nights, we work together. Well, it's kind of like a high school lunch scene in a way, if I can put that, where we're the new kid. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say age plays a factor in anything because I'm the type of person, as I said about my mom and how I work, I take my work very seriously. I put a lot of pride into my work, and so does my fellow bartender that's my age. Well, the issue is that the older bartenders, I'm not going to say maybe jealousy is a factor. I'm not going to say that per se. I wouldn't say that. But I don't know. It's just there's animosity, I would say. We've heard rumors that they think we're slow or we're not really good at the job or this, and there's always something wrong or bad that we do. It's never a good job. It's never anything like this. However, when me and my fellow bartender my age look at it, we hold bigger crowds than them. Our sales, we're going to bring in real numbers and real statistics into this, because that should prove in my mind if you're better or not. If you can hold bigger crowds, your sales are better than the older bartenders. There's less spillage, which is a bar term meaning there's less waste, meaning we don't have many mess ups, we don't waste much product, if anything, at all in a night. So right there alone, we're saving the company money, we're making them more money, having a bigger crowd, keeping the crowds for longer. But yet the issue is that we're not as good or even good at all per se in other workers' eyes that also get better shifts, night shifts. They get a Friday and Saturday. We get stuck with Thursday and Monday and Sunday, which, let's be real here, no one goes out on Sunday nights, Monday nights. Like, come on now. But I mean, I don't know. It's a big issue in the workplace. It's kind of ridiculous in my mind. But yeah, it's getting solved. I talked to general managers about it. I'm going to have a meeting with the owners, and it's going to be a big discussion. So there is a resolution in the works. But I mean, it's annoying to go into a workplace I've been there for a solid year now, and it's great. But don't you hate those days when you wake up and you got work and you're just like, I don't want to go? Because it used to never be like that. And now it's like, oh my gosh, I'm the new kid, I have to go to lunch, and I'm going to sit with the other new kid, and we're just going to get mess talked about us, and it's not going to be a fair environment. And it's really discomforting to go into a workplace that should be a fun environment. We're all a family here in a small town, wherever you work, and it's just the family right now is very wishy-washy, and I don't like that personally. It's unprofessional, and I don't think it's. I just can't wait for the resolution. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from. When your coworkers, what I'm hearing is that, when it's something like your family that's causing you stress, it brings anger to a whole lot of different parts. So, pretty much what I'm getting from that is you're working right now. There is a resolution. It is going to be fixed, but it's a difficult event because you feel like you're working hard and you and this other coworker are maybe not getting the respect that you guys feel you deserve because of the hard work.
I would say that, yeah. We are getting no respect there.
Yeah, you feel that you do more work, and in a business setting, you save more money, you bring in more money. You sound like, what I'm understanding is you're putting in all the work, but you still feel as if you're not getting the recognition for it.
Yeah, you said that.
And, it sounds like you have a lot of annoyed feelings towards this, and that you feel a lot of frustration, not only towards your coworkers, but towards going to work now because of your coworkers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can understand how that would be very difficult. Well, all right. I just wanted to thank you for sharing, this information with me. Some good events, some bad events.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you allowing me to reflect on what you're going through and what you're feeling. And I hope that, you can walk away from this situation having a better understanding, maybe appreciation. It sounds like you already appreciate, seeing your mom enough, but,
Yeah.
You can always go back and think of your mom more.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Have a good one.